guys, Tbo2 here, back with another episode of my TARDIS tutorial. In this episode we're going to be going over entity exteriors for the TARDIS. So previously the TARDIS exterior has always either been a model or some sort of falling block model. However, today I'm going to show you how to make it into entities like creepers, pigs, anything you want really. So for example's sake, if we want to head over to our exterior selector and we want to select right here, you can see we have the entity exteriors. And if we click this, it'll give us three options. And we can choose Creeper, Iron Golem, or Guardian. Let's say we chose Creeper. And we went outside now. You can see that our exterior is a Creeper. And yeah, it's kind of scary, but as you can see, if we go into survival, he will not attack us. We can't hit him. This is the exterior of our TARDIS, basically. And we can head back inside very simply. And we could say change it to something else as well. So if we wanted to just head back to there, and then we can do Creeper, Iron Golem, or Guardian. And let's just say that we chose Iron Golem this time. Went back outside. You can see it's been replaced, and here is our Iron Golem exterior. And even if we were to travel with the TARDIS, the entity would come with us. You can see if I were to go outside and then say summon the TARDIS over here, you can see the entity does follow. And as well, if we were to say lock the TARDIS, it'll stay. However, you can see it does look a bit silly. So how does this all work? Well, you want to come to your chameleon circuit room, and I've prepared a new section right up here. You can see that when the chameleon circuit score is 40, now this may be different for you, or you might not use scoreboards at all. You might use an armor stand cycler, for example. But either way, just make a new section for that. In my case, it's the 40th option. Once that's activated, you want a comparator here. And then these command blocks each correspond to an exterior. So you can see this one is doing tell raw at A, tag equals inside, tag equals pilot, text, creeper. You do not need these square brackets. They're just kind of decorational. And then the color is red. And you of course want all of these little sections of text to be inside of quotations like this. You can make the color whatever you want. And then click event, and then you want to open these curly brackets, action, run underscore command, comma, value, colon, set block, and you're setting a redstone block at a specific coordinate. And that specific coordinate for this creeper is right here. And when this is activated, it's going to set block the block directly under to air, so it'll immediately get rid of it, but that'll have time to power these two command blocks. This one is killing at E, tag equals entity exterior, so if you already have it set to one of the entity exteriors, it'll get rid of it, and then immediately after it will summon the new one, which would be execute as at E, tag equals TARDIS, add at S, run, summon, creeper, at its coordinates, with no AI, obviously. You don't want this thing running around and trying to kill you. Invulnerable :1 so that it can't be killed. Silent :1, I suppose that's optional if you want it to make sounds. And then tags, and inside square brackets you want to put whatever tag, so in this case entity exterior. And then you can put persistence required :1b. This makes it to where the entity will not despawn, so it's very useful with stuff like hostile mobs, which would normally despawn if I was this far away from it normally. And you can see this is where that tag came from that gets killed, and it's the same process for all of the exteriors. So these ones, obviously you want to make it follow the chain with the arrows facing the same direction. Chain conditional always active, but it's basically the exact same thing, just the word Iron Golem, and then where it's placing the redstone block is actually underneath this next area right here, and this one's exactly the same thing pretty much. Kills the previous entity exterior, summons a new one, which is the exact same command, except it's summoning an Iron Golem. And the same goes for the third one, which is a Guardian. And it's the exact same thing, except it's over here, it's setting the block. And again, killing the entity exterior. And then it is going to summon a Guardian. But the final bit would just be execute unless score, chameleon circuit, cyclers, matches 40. Or if you're using some kind of other system, you could just make it to where you're using a redstone torch right here. And then just have it execute this kill command, kill at E, tag equals entity exterior. Basically, when you're set to a different exterior other than one of these entity ones, it's going to kill the entity. And then right here, we just have execute as at E, tag equals TARDIS, not name equals TARDIS, because in this case, you'd want it to also target it when the TARDIS is locked and when it's dematerialized. So if your TARDIS doesn't already have this tag, give it a tag that kind of distinguishes it from other entities. And executing add@s, run TP@e, tag equals entity exterior to its relative coordinates. So yeah, that basically just makes sure that the entity is around the exterior at all times, and yeah, that's every command block basically. It's honestly quite simple, considering these are just 3 of the same thing, and same goes with these. Yeah, not a lot to this, and obviously it's very expandable. And just to demonstrate one last time, we can head over here and select our entity exteriors, and then we can choose one from this group, and let's say we now choose the Guardian, because I haven't shown that one off yet. And we go outside, and sure enough, our exterior is now a Guardian. Now, it looks like it has an AI. Guardians are just a bit weird, I guess. When they're on land, I think, is why it's doing this. But as you can see, it's not attacking me. It does not have an AI. Here it is underwater, and that looks really cool. So yeah, this has been my tutorial for entity exteriors for the TARDIS. Hope you all enjoyed. I've been Tebow2. Be sure to subscribe, to follow my Instagram, Tebow2at, to follow my Twitter, which is also Tebow2at, to join my Discord, and lastly, to have a nice day. Goodbye.